Hello guys, welcome to my NFL Week 17 predictions. This is my last prediction video before the playoffs, so yep. Here is my record, and my record before the season started, which is NFL predictions unbiased or something like that. Yeah, I'll put it in the description. Um, so here are my weeks. Last week I didn't do too good. Mostly because I took the Vikings, and then they did score a lot of points, but yeah, the Saints also scored a lot of points. So let's just get on to this now. Here's my very unofficial records because I didn't change it to their official records right now. So you see the Titans are 14-1 and the Dolphins are 12-2 and the 49ers are 10-5, which isn't really true, but yeah. Okay, let's just go Ravens Bengals. I'm gonna take the Bengals because they're on a hot streak after defeating the Steelers and Texans, and Baltimore is also kind of on a hot streak. But I think the Bengals have finally figured it out because the Ravens are kind of like the Steelers in a way. They have Lamar Jackson, so he's a little bit more of a runner, but I mean, yeah, the Bengals kind of own the Steelers, so I think this one's going to be closer. Maybe like Bengals 27, Baltimore 24, but I think that the Bengals are still going to come out. Dolphins, Bills. Tua is starting for the Dolphins, which I don't think that's great, but in this game earlier in the season, week 2, I believe, the Dolphins actually only lost by 2 points or 3 points or something, and that's when they were not very good. So I'm going to take the Dolphins just because of that reason right there. They obviously played good against the Bills, and that's when they were still figuring things out. So I think that since Tua is playing, they're going to win, even though Tua hasn't been looking that great. But I think that he'll play good enough against the Bills to win. Steelers, Browns. This is a must-win game for the Browns. I don't know what's going on with the coronavirus wide receiver situation. They'll probably get some of those guys back, but I'm going to take the Steelers just because I think the Steelers have figured themselves out by beating the Colts. So I don't think the Browns are really going to figure anything out. They might, but they lost to the Jets, so. Chargers, Chiefs. I'm actually going to take the Chargers here. I'm kind of doing what I did last week, but I do really think that the Chargers will win this game. The Chiefs have kind of been on the road of we're going to lose to a good team and then just barely win off the mistakes of the other team. And I think that the Chargers, they played them early in the season. They should have beat them, and they didn't, and they went to overtime, and then the Chiefs kicked a field goal to win it. But I think that this time they have a little bit more identity on the Chiefs, so I think that they'll win this game. Probably, I'll even say that it will be the opposite of the score last time. And I think that they'll go into overtime like they should have last week with the Falcons, but they didn't because the Falcons missed a 30-yard field goal or something. Jaguars, Colts. I'm going to take the Colts. The Jaguars want Trevor Lawrence, and they will get him. And the Colts will win that game. Jets, Patriots. The Jets really have. They're not playing for the #1 draft pick anymore, so I'm going to take them. Now they're just like, hey, we're going to win the rest of the games of the season. We're going to beat good teams. The Patriots aren't really that good of a team, but I think that they're going to beat them just to show the world that, look, we are an actually good team. We won 3 games. Titans, Texans. Titans look pretty bad against the Packers, but the Texans have fallen off a cliff, so I'm going to take the Titans. Raiders, Broncos. Yeah, I'm taking the Raiders. I think that they should have actually won the Dolphins game. And they didn't because of mistakes, but the Broncos are much worse than the Dolphins, so I think the Raiders will do it even though they're already eliminated from the playoffs. Packers, Bears. I'm going to take the Packers. The Titans are a much better team than the Jaguars, and the Packers own them. So yeah, I think that they're going to do the same to the Bears. Maybe they're not going to own the Bears, but I think that they're going to. It's going to be pretty close with the Packers are still going to win. Falcons, Buccaneers. I want to take. I'll take the Falcons. Fine. I think that they have figured out the Buccaneers, and they're going to win that game. Just I think that Young Wei Koo figured his kicking out, and yeah, they'll win that game, even though they'll probably choke. But I'm gonna trust them. Washington Eagles. I'm gonna take the Eagles. They're gonna get a little revenge on Washington when Washington beat them in Week 1. Yeah. Cowboys Giants. I think that I'm trying to look at the similarities of the Cowboys and Ravens, because I think that the Giants could actually win this game. All they need to do is not make mistakes, but the Giants make a lot of mistakes, so I kind of have to take the Cowboys, even though I was going to take the Giants, but I just think that the Giants defense has kind of declined. But maybe they'll win. I don't know. Vikings, Lions. I'm going to take the Vikings. Both are eliminated from playoff contention, but the Vikings are a better team, so I'm going to take them. Saints, Panthers. Panthers look pretty good, but the Saints are fighting for the 2 seed or the 1 seed or whatever, so I'm going to take the Saints. Seahawks, 49ers. Seahawks have been looking pretty good, but I'm going to take the 49ers. I didn't take the 49ers last week, which really upset me because I said I was going to take the 49ers for the rest of the season, and then for some reason I didn't take them, so when the 49ers won, I was like, yes, I knew it. I knew they were going to win, but then I looked at the prediction, and I was like, oh, I took the Cardinals, great. But not this week. I'm taking the 49ers. Cardinals, Rams, I'm going to take the Cardinals. I think that they need this game. I think that they're going to go playoff mode against the Rams, and Jared Goff's going to throw an interception. Alright, that's it. This is my Week 17 predictions.